How you doing? You doing okay? Yeah, me too. Me too if you said, I don't know. But alive. I'm alive in Southern California, in San Clemente, California. It's a magical sleigh ride of enchantment and wonder, and sometimes the difficulties add to the wonder. It's good to see you. I always end up doing one of these when people start messaging like, are you okay? You gonna make something? You been working on something? Yeah, I've been working on something, but not this. I'm doing these, as I think I've said, mostly for maybe 30 or 40 years from now, if one of my curious grandchildren wants to watch them and see what was this guy like. So I make them for that, but I'm so glad that I've also made so many friends that are interested in them. You might not want to go all the way with this one. I understand if you want to bail out. But I just thought I'd say hi. My dad, I talk about my dad a lot in here because I don't know why he's been on my mind, but he, his life was severely compromised in his 40s with medical issues. I mean, that came from everywhere. So he was met with ruin, calamity, financial. It was very difficult. And then when he was 52, he had his first heart attack. We were at home and he quietly talks to my mother and she calls an ambulance, and I was a teenager and it was upsetting, and we're trying to help. The ambulance comes, the guys come into the house, and they've got like a stretcher, not a gurney, not the rolling thing that you've seen. But my dad was a giant, way bigger than me. We don't know how tall he was because at the doctor, where you do that thing where with your height, it would just pull out of the bottom part. So we guess 6'6", maybe bigger than that. But he was a very, very big man. And he shows up, and there's no way this stretcher that they has fit him. He's off the stretcher by almost his torso. So the guys still put him on the stretcher. We're like, let's help him get to the ambulance or something. The guys are very officious. They were, macho fireman guys. Fellas, leave this to us, would you? Me, my brother, teenagers trying to help. So they put my dad on this stretcher where he's kind of sitting up because he's not fitting on the whole stretcher. And they're taking him through the house, and going out of the house, I go up because I see him tipping, and I run up let me help. No, son, let us take care of this. And I stop, and they take him out the front door, and they tip it, and he almost falls out of the stretcher entirely. Anyway, they get to the ambulance. It would be funny. I mean, it was just it was upsetting and terrible and funny all at the same time, because they get to the ambulance, they put him in the ambulance. He is longer than the length of the ambulance. He's literally sticking out the back of the ambulance. They can't close the back door of the ambulance. So they're trying to figure out a way. Finally, they want to take him to the hospital. One of the EMT guys gets in the back of the ambulance, pulls the door half shut, and says, "Hey, Joe, be careful, because I'm in the back here. The door's open." And they roll slowly away from our house with us in shock and upset and this ridiculous comedy that always envelops our family. of like, look at this. He's going to the hospital with the ambulance door half open. He's going to slide out the ambulance. Anyway, but that was the beginning of a lot of stuff with my dad and his heart and operations and that kind of stuff. My mom too. Mom eventually, she needed valve replacement surgery, and very, very big heart surgery that, we're not sure she's going to make it. She went to the University of Pennsylvania Hospital there in Philadelphia, leading place in the world, and met with the head of cardiothoracic surgery there, who was going to do her operation. The head guy is going to do her operation because it was a very serious operation. He comes in, meets with her. My mom takes the doctor's hands into her hands and says, boy, you're the head of heart surgery at University of Pennsylvania Hospital. How do these hands, day by day, do such miraculous things? What a wonderful thing to be able to help people like that. And the doctor, the head of cardiac surgery at University of Pennsylvania Hospital, looked in my mom's eyes and said, oh, God guides my hands. And of course, Mom liked him. Mom told that story to everybody. Anyway, I'm now a testament to the fact that you can eat salads and carrots. You can eat well your entire adult life. You can work out like a maniac. And still, there's only so far you can run from Dad's heart and Mom's heart. I went to about a month ago, went to the doctor. I'll try to make this part brief because I don't want to make it over dramatic, but routine checkup. I feel like this is going to go well because I've been having a good 2025. I've been eating right, lost some weight, whatever. I've been working out like crazy, going to the gym, weight training, boxing gym. I've been a maniac on the bike. This is going to go well. One test. Another test. Doctor literally said, well, you flunked that one. Another test. Anyway, to make a long story short, I was in the middle of a test. Doctor basically turns off the machine. Pew! Says, I'm scheduling open heart surgery for Wednesday, a few days hence. Take it easy. Don't do much. We'll see you at the hospital for a pre-op meeting Monday and then the surgery Wednesday. So I had open heart surgery about, 3.5 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? It's quite something, I can tell you. I'm wearing a shirt, a huge gash in my chest. It's big. I'm a human bank. You could put you could stack like 5s and stack them and put them in. There's a big thing. But I've been up and walking because that's what you do. And I just wanted to check in and tell you, I'm doing okay. So far, I haven't had that thing where the guy, there are many guys who said, and then I had it done, and I'll tell you, within a couple of weeks, I had the zip in my step again. I don't feel that. I feel like I got hit by an 18-wheeler with an extra wheel, a 19-wheeler. There's San Clemente down there. The San Clemente Pier out that way, Cotton Point down there, and this is all San Clemente. All the surfers are out this morning. Well, they're out, let's face it, every morning. And this goes all the way down, and there's Dana Point down there that I've shown you. So, yes, so I can tell you that it's been a great challenge. But I'm forcing myself to get up out of the chair to walk and to do the things that I did before. So I'm back into painting as hopefully as passionately and expressing the energy that I've had, and this, just making things and saying hello. But here's the thing. I would sit there. I'll sit there later. I need to walk. Here's the thing. I try not to over dramatize these kinds of things in my life, because as an artist, especially maybe in my 20s, artists love to over dramatize everything. So I didn't do the social media photos of the gash in my chest, or the hospital shots, the sort of like, I'm really undergoing a great trial. I was undergoing a great trial. And many, many people in my family, there were a lot of people praying for me, and I appreciate that very much. And I have to admit, people, I felt it. I felt it because it was really hard. And someone was holding me up. And I know a lot of people say that, and it's impossible to impart that. For those that have ears, let them hear. But that's the truth of it. Morning.
Morning.
But I try not to make it this is one of those, and this is an ordeal that I will overcome, and I will report back to you. No, I try to just think of things as this. I wish this hadn't happened. I really do. I thought I was in great shape and everything would be fine, and I'm not, and it wasn't. But I'm on to the next thing. I used to be so tied into auditions when I was acting and auditioning for stupid TV shows and stuff. I used to, that one went horribly. My life is over. Oh, that one went well. I'll probably get that. They didn't pick me. Why didn't they pick me? I made a small card, a cardboard card, and I decorated it, but it just said forward. And I put it in my office. And when I would go to a big audition, I literally would take it in my car and put it on the dashboard of my car, right in the steering wheel, so that when I came back doing that, why didn't I do that thing where when he got angry, I didn't do. You get back to the car and just look at a card that says forward. On to the next thing. Experience the sadness, experience the difficulty for a while, and then think, okay, what's the next thing? Where am I going from here? It's, there's nothing new about it at all, Tom's forward theory. There's nothing new about it at all. It's whatever. It can be called stoicism or any kind of thing. But for me, it was just a colorful card that says forward. And that's my attitude toward this. I don't know what the end game is this. They tell me that in a month, I'll be feeling better and I'll have that zip in my step. And I hope I do. I hope I report back to you that I do. I'm not allowed to drive for at least another month. Not allowed to do a lot of stuff. Just walking like this. Just training all the new little parts of my heart to kind of, okay, take it easy. We're just walking. This is how to be a new heart. But in all of this stuff, honestly, all I can think of is forward, the next thing, the next painting, the next talking with my friends, the next thing. Get up off the chair, and whatever it is, just start. Go in that direction, forward. That's about it. Yeah, it's not it's not much of a message, is it? It's not. So far, I haven't had many I did that. It was the answer to somebody saying, "Hey, are you okay? What's going on with you?" And I was going to make a video, and I thought, as I've told you, everyone is seeing me and Leah Thompson in a golf cart at some fan thing. I'm not showing that anymore. Everyone's seen me trying to be funny, answering some question at a panel, at a fan thing, and here we are. We're out to dinner having, So I thought I can't do any of that anymore. So what'll I do? I'll make something. So I made the Kingdom Within video. Just saying, what can I say to people? What can I say to people that have been coming up to me at these things? People approach me at these things, and they're not doing great. They're not doing great. You say, how are you doing? There's a darkness out there. So what can you say? So I said, well, the kingdom of God is within you. And it is. It is. And then I said only a few other things. Don't denigrate yourself in your art. What else did I say? I only said a few things in a few videos. And then when I think of the next thing, I said, well, I pretty much said what I have to say. I don't think I could be, I'm not close to the internet guru guy who has to somehow look at what I've said before and make up a new thing, a new angle. You've got this. So get out there. I don't think I have any of that. I don't think I'm good at it. Although you do have it, although you do got this. But I don't think I'm good at that. So those are it. Those are my messages, They're all in the previous videos, I think. The kingdom of God is within you. It is. I got to tell you, I felt it, man. I felt it. It was dark. First couple days, there's a lot of pain, a lot of doubt, a lot up here about survival and being here or not being here and all that stuff. There was an angel in the whirlwind. No joke. There was something going on where I felt it. I felt it. It wasn't me. It was somebody saying, everything's going to be okay. All will be well. Hang on. It really happened.